My name's Colin Turner and I'm the Branch Commissioner of Air Activities for Scouts SA and also President of the Scout Gliding Club. I've been up here at the Air Activity Centre for only about 15 years.
Golf Papa is downwind 20 Blanchetown.
Well, we use engines on our aircraft to get into the air in the first place. Once we turn the engine off, we use the air currents, the thermals, to help us stay up in the air. It's just an exhilarating experience to be able to stay up in the air with no noise, without relying on man-made things apart from what's immediately around you. Colin, who operates the site, is a qualified instructor to be able to take people through to going solo, and he was the one who taught me to fly. When you enjoy something this much, it doesn't seem like as much of a chore. It's, you know, if you didn't enjoy it, you wouldn't really stay on and do as much work as we do. So it's good.
Yeah, this property is leased by the Scouts, and it's about 10 kilometres out of Blanchetown on the Blanchetown to Morgan Road. It's a section of a big sheep station. It's chosen for up here because up in this sort of country is brilliant country for gliding. We get good weather, good thermals, and it's away from all the heavy build-up traffic areas, so minimal interference by other aircraft. The Scouts only own and run one airfield, but we do occasionally fly to other airfields and work from them. But this is the only air activity centre that the Scouts have. Every day we do what's called a daily inspection, where we go over the whole of the aircraft and make sure that nothing happened to it during its last flight that might cause problems. We get up to about 20 groups come each year, and we probably average flying about 400 Scouts or Cubs. We try and expand it so that we can give Scouts a chance to do other things as well. We run a night safari and take the Scouts or the Cubs out at the night time to see wombats and kangaroos in the wild, and that's always a real success. So we try and make it as involved and broad as we can. When we fly Scouts, we take them on approximately a 20-minute flight. Depending on the day, we can get up to, say, 3,000 feet. Once we're about 5 minutes into the flight, the Scouts are flying the plane themselves, and of course they haven't had any experience flying, so as far as gaining height's concerned, it's pretty hard for them to do anything like that. They just fly it around, and we get to whatever height we manage to get to.
That's the second time I've been up in a glider.
And what was your first time like in a glider?
The first time I was absolutely terrified.
It's sort of a bit scary knowing that you're in control of the plane and you're not experienced. The first time I didn't do it, the second time I did.
Most people who come out for a fly, even though they might put on a brave face and say they're really gung-ho, are apprehensive. It's something new and different, and they're going up in an aircraft which they've never seen before with a pilot they don't know. So it is a fairly challenging thing for any young person to do.
Yeah, I was very scared before I hopped in, and then when I went up I said, geez, it's just like riding a car, not really that hard.
What was the first time like when you first went up in a glider? It was really cool, different, because when you leave the ground you can definitely tell.
Flying power planes is more expensive, but I liken it to people who hoon around in speedboats versus people who sail. You can get a fair buzz hooning around in a speedboat, but there's a lot more skill involved in operating a sailboat. You need to be attuned with the wind and the weather, and the people who really have a passion for that will choose sailing over speedboats any day. And gliding is the same. With a power plane, you just get up and you fly. Sure, you've got to navigate and do a pile of things correctly, but in a glider, if you're going to start from the air, you've got to really understand the weather, the conditions, and be able to work with nature to keep the aeroplane in the air. It's an interesting challenge which not everyone likes, but those who do like it love it.